Sports College Football. Rich Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Red Wolves will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Will take over first and 10. Let's go. Right. Single.
Quarterback running on the draw. He powers through the defender. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Williams looking for a man. Sets up the screen. Wide open spaces. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
On the run, it's Scott. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, they'll run it. It's a seam wide open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. A great catch and run for 6. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they
quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Burris. Just outside the red zone. They pick up the first down. They'll slide to the 22. The Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of downs. Rush is on him. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Back in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason is we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the grab quarterback. Just missed it for a bit.
The bad news on that play is the incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball running.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. From the gun to Gale, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. With the catch, it's Wallace. They'll stop him at the 24 and then brings up 4th down.
You got to love that run defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. On the run, it's Cross. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Red Wolves in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And that's the Red Wolves.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. He'll keep it himself. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a bit.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at first down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there.
There he goes. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. He's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Going to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield, making something happen.
There's the pressure. Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands when he scored and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end. Come up with it because of the hit.
A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down, Marker. He's a yard short.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it. First down and more. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now they're turning their backs against the wall.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Kennesaw State 14, Arkansas State 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive to the 25. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted for the 11th time. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you get more and more hits in the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
It'll be third and long. Pulls him forward, complete. They stop him short. It will have a big fourth down coming. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Offense calls a timeout here. It's critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
They'll get him down at the 21. You able to stop him right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On the move, he fires. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Rayner. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
And the Red Wolves are in a mess here on third and a mile. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Craig. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle, setting up for it.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Gets the back moving. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab into the first down. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
I knew it was hot out there, but apparently it's fried the coach's brain. They've got the punt team out there, and it's not fourth down. No return coming here as he signals for a fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Hold and fired complete. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
On the move from inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Brings up second down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Has to get there to move the sticks. The Red Wolves have a first down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll get rid of it. He's got an open man.
Something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Leaves it with the running back. Got room at the 35. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
From the shotgun, the inside give. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. Williams will pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a first down and goal. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll send out the kicker. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. He splits the upright. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Scrambling away. On the move to the right. Looking for a big one. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half.
Set to kick off.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised is, but now what's your counter punch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but...
Turning on the Jets. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Solid pickup for 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Red Wolves are flying down the field. Holds and fires complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And here we go. Third offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal. And he runs it in.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight, give back that last score.
Kennesaw State, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Bullock. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Complete out of the backfield. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Williams looking for a man. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. Back to pass. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. This quarterback part of their running game. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for the
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Kennesaw State 24, Arkansas State 21.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. It'll be a draw. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a fourth down looms and decision time for this offense. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And this one is perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and if you want this interesting matchup as well. LSU is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Death Valley for some time. They're up by 38 over the Goobers. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes fine. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They try to go draw, but there's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
Buys a little time. Fires downfield. And the missed connection on third down.
And, man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Burris. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back for their offense.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory And now you turn the football over to the other team. Points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a play.
Turning it on. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
Pull down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field, and this guy, I know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards rushing here in the fourth quarter. You know he is begging his coach, just
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to go home on that play. See them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth.
And man, they sneak the option on third and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. We got some yards, but now you're forced into a fourth down, and this might be a passing situation.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's chased out of bounds, but he takes that return across the 50 to the 48. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up. It'll be a run on third and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's a nice job handing off to him and getting the first down, but with the scoreboard looking how it does, you've got to throw the ball. You've got to go hurry up, you've got to get plays run quickly, and you've got to throw it down the field to get back in.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the play.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer.
And the Red Wolves come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, on third and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's going to take off. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
Man, it is do or die time right now with this offense playing at home, and the quarterback just takes the play over. On fourth down, knowing they're trailing, doing anything he can to scramble, find a way to keep this team alive in front of this home crowd. This is going to go down to the wire.
Tagged in the middle. It's Burris. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Keeps it on the drive. Touchdown! And they add 6 more before that from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll move the tight end. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Roger. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Williams will pass. Hauls it in.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this is what's